These aren't storm clouds. This is the fucking shit that they burn off, the fucking shit they burn off in East Palestine. This is not fucking storm clouds. Look at it. This is over Darlington. This is their fucking success. That ain't no fucking storm cloud. That's the fucking shit from East Palestine. They're fucking controlled burn.
This video, obtained by our news partners at the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, was taken by a security camera at an equipment manufacturing plant in Salem, Ohio, some 20 miles from East Palestine. You can see what appear to be sparks or flames under one of the cars as it passes the plant. The NTSB referenced the video at a news conference earlier this week.
We have obtained 2 videos which show preliminary indications of mechanical issues on one of the rail car axles.
That second video came from a processing plant a mile down the track, also in Salem. In front of that plant is a hot box detector, which scans the temperature of the axles as the train passes and sounds an alert if they're overheated.
The crew did receive an alarm from a wayside defect detector shortly before the derailment, indicating a mechanical issue. Then an emergency brake application initiated.
Now, they are also stating that they're trying to figure out why they did not get a signal off of this hot box detector outside of Salem. So at this point, a lot of questions still swirling around this. There should be alerts going out to anyone within a 100-mile radius of East Palestine. This goes all the way up to Cleveland, Lake Erie. You're talking Wheeling, Morgantown, definitely Pittsburgh. I mean, shout outs to all my people out there. I hope you're aware of what's going on with this. It's already contaminated the Ohio River, and we're seeing animals popping up sick and dying from this already as well. Join me on the live streams, going live Monday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Tabu 777. You'll find links below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. Stay safe, y'all.
At the direction of the President of the United States, fighter aircraft assigned to U.S. Northern Command successfully took down a high-altitude airborne object off the northern coast of Alaska at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, within U.S. sovereign airspace over U.S. territorial water. On February 9, North American Aerospace Defense Command detected an object on ground radar and further investigated and identified the object using fighter aircraft. The object was flying at an altitude of 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to the safety of civilian flight. U.S. Northern Command is beginning recovery operations now. U.S. Northern Command's Alaska Command coordinated the operation with assistance from the Alaska Air National Guard, Federal Aviation Administration, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We have no further details about the object at this time, including any description of its capabilities, purpose, or origin. The object was about the size of a small car, so not similar in size or shape to the high-altitude surveillance balloon that was taken down off the coast of South Carolina.
That there is another Chinese balloon above Alaska or any other parts of U.S. territory that the U.S. shot down?
So I can confirm that the Department of Defense was tracking a high-altitude object over Alaska airspace in the last 24 hours. The object was flying at an altitude of 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to the safety of civilian flight. Out of an abundance of caution and at the recommendation of the Pentagon, President Biden ordered the military to down the object, and they did, and it came inside our territorial waters. Those waters right now are frozen, but inside territorial airspace and over territorial waters. Fighter aircraft assigned to U.S. Northern Command took down the object within the last hour. Okay.
The Federal Aviation Administration briefly closed airspace over Lake Michigan in the US for, quote, national defence reasons. Fighter jets scrambled to the area. Sky News Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen joins us now. Annalise, is this another Chinese balloon?
Well, that's what everyone strongly suspected when this announcement was made. It was only in place for a few hours, with the message being put out to pilots across the country that they needed to avoid the area. But as quickly as it came, it went, and we haven't had any confirmation from the FAA that's exactly what they were concerned about. Nonetheless, this is the story in the US at the moment. Now, 3 different unidentified aircraft have been shot down. Of course, now we know very well the first one, the Chinese balloon, the second 2 over Canadian airspace and Alaska as well. Those ones are more opaque at the moment. We don't know exactly what they were. We do just know that they've been shot down. Chuck Schumer on one of the Sunday morning shows seemed to confirm after a briefing with Jake Sullivan, the National Security Advisor to the White House, that they were indeed smaller balloons. But the question still remains about why the first one was allowed to surveil the US for such a long period of time. Now, Chuck Schumer answered this by saying that they did manage to gather a lot of intelligence in the meantime.
The first balloon, there was a much different rationale, which I think was the appropriate rationale. We got enormous intelligence information from surveilling the balloon as it went over the United States.
Didn't the Chinese get enormous intelligence as well?
Well, they could have been getting it anyway, but we have to know what they're doing.
Now, as this continues to be a persistent issue, the White House has responded to the questions about why the one over Canada managed to be shot down so quickly.
Why is the American military shooting something out of the sky over Canada?
Because it's part of NORAD. There is the NORAD is part of like it's a what you call a coalition, a consortium,
a pact of nations.
A pact, exactly. And so that's why we were able to do that. Again, we didn't do it on our own. We did it clearly in step with Canada.
Canada.
Now, Pete, we only heard a brief reference from Joe Biden during his State of the Union address around the Chinese spy balloon. It does seem like this is going to be a persistent issue with more of these spottings and now just more sensitivity around any potential, as we've seen with this incident in northern Michigan. So this is going to be an issue, especially as we come into the next sitting period of the US Congress.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Annalise, thank you.
In my eyes, indisposed, in disguise as no one knows. Hides the face, lies the snake, and the sun in my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stench, neath the black the sky looks dim. Call my name through the cream, you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away your rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Stuttering, cold and damp, steal the warm wind, tired friend. Times are gone for honest men, sometimes far too long for slaves. In my shoes, walking sleep, in my youth I pray to keep heaven sent away. No one sings like you anymore. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun. Hang my head, drown my fear, tell you I'll just disappear. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash me away. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come?
That's weird, buddy.
Black
Hold
hole
on a second.
sun, won't you come?
I can't tell if it's drums or what.
Black hole sun,
They look big.
won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, Thank you.